You owe it to yourself to stop and ask, what can I do to keep my heart healthy? If you're already over the age of 40, you have no choice but to study these life-saving habits and incorporate them into your lifestyle. Understanding what your heart is all about will help you to take better care of it. Your arteries have to transport life-giving blood to your heart. If they're narrow or blocked, the heart does not function optimally. These blockages come from cholesterol and fatty materials called plaque that should not line the walls of your arteries. A large number of premature deaths occur every year worldwide because of failing hearts. Become the master of your own destiny and start doing the following 10 things today. Eat healthy. Food, glorious food. Most of us love eating, but it is time to consider what the wrong food choices can do to your future and what the right food choices can do to give you a fighting chance to age well and have a healthy heart. A plant-based diet is a good place to start. Learning all about good and bad fats is an excellent idea. Omega-3 is the place to be. Learning to cut down on refined carbs and sugar is a basic strategy every person alive should follow. The good news, though, is that dark chocolate isn't off limits, but it is actually filled with heart-healthy flavonoids. Often go a little nuts by eating nuts. Fresh fruit and vegetables should make up the bulk of your daily intake. What you put in your mouth after 40 will determine if you live to see 80. Break the addiction to salt. If you currently use more than half a teaspoon of salt per day, you better listen up. Excessive usage of salt has been proven to increase the risk of developing coronary heart disease. Processed and prepackaged foods are notorious for their high salt content, and they may increase your blood pressure significantly without you even being aware of it. Learn to appreciate the fresh flavors of food. Get active. Get off the couch, let your feet do the walking or the running. Sitting for long periods of time can shorten your lifespan. Exercise is as important as taking the next breath. Pump some iron. Aerobic activity is necessary to keep your heart healthy. Include regular strength training in your exercise routine. Muscles burn calories. You owe it to yourself to build some stamina to face everyday life after 40. If you sit behind a desk all day, get up at regular intervals to help your body cope better. When you have a lunch break, get out and circle the block for some fresh air and midday exercise. Use the stairs instead of the elevator. It's easier to get more active than you may think. Dancing, even if it's to your own beat, will benefit your heart tremendously. Manage your weight. Let's be honest, being overweight makes life harder than it was supposed to be. Excess weight around your waist is one of the most important areas to focus on. It's been proven that unhealthy levels of belly fat around the middle have been linked to higher blood pressure and unhealthy blood lipid levels. Slim down to a healthy weight that's comfortable for the frame that you were born with. Avoid smoke. It's all smoke and mirrors. When you smoke yourself, or you're often surrounded by people who smoke, you are doing damage to your general health. But you are especially putting your heart at risk. It may be time to take a hard look in the mirror and ask yourself if one nasty habit is really worth sacrificing your future quality of life. The short and simple answer is no. Kick that habit. Get some help if you struggle, but take some steps today to clean up your system. Literally, get rid of all the buts and buds in your life. Manage stress. Easier said than done, but it is your responsibility to take charge of your life. Find yourself unwinding hobbies or activities to get rid of some of the everyday stresses. Creativity is a magic tool. You owe it to yourself to identify that happy place where you can focus on things in life that are good. The secretion of the right hormones will go a long way to unleash the feelings of being happy and content. Your emotional state is far more important than most people think to help you prolong your life and safeguard your heart muscle. Pets provide good company and unconditional love, something we all need these days. Laugh out loud. Research has proven that laughter is really the best medicine. It will not help to post the laughing emojis on your social media. You have to watch that silly movie or interact with that silly dog or child that brings about spontaneous laughter. When was the last time that you had a tummy ache from laughing? Even when you think life is hard, there's always a reason to smile. But loud laughing can lower the stress hormones, decrease inflammation in your arteries, and raise the levels of your good cholesterol. If you're a bit of a skeptic, then at least laugh about this advice and benefit. Manage alcohol consumption. A glass of red wine on occasion can raise the levels of HDL, which is the good cholesterol. It also helps to prevent blood clotting that results in artery damage. The key is that you should understand moderation and kick any habits of overconsumption of alcohol to live a long and healthy heart life. Know your family history. Men are at risk of heart disease after the age of 45, and women usually only after 55. If you have a family history of heart disease, you have to take extra care of your heart. A good idea is to know your personal statistics. Know what your blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, and triglyceride levels are. It may also be a good idea to know what the optimal levels for your sex and age groups are. You may need to have regular medical checkups if any of these stats are out of the healthy scope, and find ways to decrease the problem areas. Keep a record of your stats as you progress to a more healthy lifestyle and a happier heart. Your medical advisor or dietitian will be able to give you some good advice on how to lower your cholesterol and blood pressure levels. This is the perfect place to start improving your heart health. Regularly brush your teeth. Good oral hygiene will go a long way to give you a brighter smile, but surprisingly, it can benefit your heart health. The bacteria that cause gum disease can raise the risk of heart disease. All the more reason to keep your teeth clean and your breath smelling fresh. Life may be short or long, depending on the choices you make today. Choose the scenic route. Make time to watch a sunset. Life can pass us by as we try to accumulate resources and wealth for one day. If you don't look after your heart, you may not live to see that one day. Surely you have been inspired and prompted to make some changes after today's video. Share with us what moved you today. Seriously, consider becoming a subscriber to our channel, as this may change your life and your future radically.